Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and I think it's the 5th of October. Anyway, I haven't made a video for a few days because I went away to a christening. It was really lovely. So anyway, I'm back now, and I just want to show you quickly around the polytunnel from the other day. Not much has happened really, but I just really want to do a quick video because it's for my own reference. As well as making a video, it's actually for my own diary, my own reference of what we're getting up to at the Dolbrod. So I need to keep track and just keep uploading small videos. I know I don't want a few really long ones. Anyway, let me just show you around the polytunnel, and then I'll show you what I'm going to get up to outside in the garden, as long as it doesn't pour down with rain. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick look at the polytunnel today on the 5th of October. I still haven't planted these bulbs yet because obviously there's plenty of time and I haven't got anywhere to put them yet. I've got to make the room. Anyway, the physalis are all starting to ripen, so I might pick them shortly, but the plants still look really healthy and the fruit is still on there, nothing's attacking them. So I'll just leave them until they're ready. There's still flowers on there, look. The strawberries are okay. We do have some flowers at the back and some strawberries developing. It is October, by the way. And I can see a strawberry runner right next to the wall there. Oh, and there's another one forming. So I'm going to be moving all these strawberries. Yeah, but I'll wait until they sort of die back, because they will die back eventually. And then I'll move them once they're finished doing that, because at the moment they're really thriving and we're getting millions of new strawberry plants. This one that I pinned down the other day has now developed and now setting roots, so that's cool. Quick look here. Yeah, so the winter radish are really growing now. Look, I better get them in the polytunnel. This strawberry plant is really thriving. Yeah, so apart from these two poor little tomato plants, which I'm going to put on the compost bin this week sometime. It is Tuesday today, by the way. Tuesday, and I think it is the 5th. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's the 5th. Anyway, over here, these are still all the flowers I'm going to be putting in the hanging baskets. My hanging baskets, I need to show you because they're outside the front of the house and they look absolutely stunning right now. They're really thriving. They're getting loads of water because of the rain. I'm not having to water them, which is really cool. So that's good. Over here, these are the winter greens. These look really great, don't they? So these are a winter salad. And these are the Savoy cabbages. And these are the pansies. Look how they've come on since the other day when I filmed them. I have gone through all the tomato plants and we still have some flowers and stuff on them, so I'm going to leave everything until it dies off naturally. The cabbages are doing fine down here. The rhubarb is growing back again. These seem to be alright, we're just leaving those anyway. The hydrangea has got to go in the garden at some point, I'm not sure when. These physalis here are all growing, look, they're all doing really well. This pot here is doing good. The radish are growing at the back there, I noticed earlier, I just checked them. This is all rotting down really quickly, look. So I'm just going to lightly dig that into the... well, actually, I'm not going to dig it in even. I'm just going to put another layer of compost over the top once all that's done. Anyway, these tomato plants here, some of these are done now. Some of them still got tomatoes on, but I think these ones at the end are done. So I might take those ones out of here and put them on a compost bin. Look at this wonderful hanging basket here. And I love all these little ferns and stuff, because this moss I got off the wall in my garden and it's got all these little ferns and stuff growing through it. So it looks really cool. Look at that. And it's really big. So that's really thriving at the moment. That's really loving it in here, because this is a really dry hanging basket. Yeah, the water doesn't get held onto, so I think the geraniums are liking it because it's drier than the ones I've got in these other pots. Anyway, I just noticed that on my beans we got flowers again, look. So they're still flowering. And I can't take everything out until it's really dead. We've still got sweet peas. It's October, by the way, folks. I did take off all the peppers off of these pepper plants because they seem to be getting attacked by something, and I really don't think they were going to get any bigger. So I've actually taken them off now, and I've taken them indoors, and I'm going to make something with them. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to make with them. All these tomato plants are still really healthy looking, and I noticed we've got a few. I think there is a, oh, where are they? Oh, here's some tomatoes. So they're still ripening. We've still got tomatoes. We've still got tomatoes on this plant. The physalis here are growing really well. I might have to water these a bit. I'll give them a seaweed feed, make sure they've got enough food inside them pots. Yeah, these chili peppers are still thriving. Aubergines still growing, still look really healthy. No fruit, like I said before, still no fruit. No evidence of anything setting. Flowers, but nothing. So, but they're still a beautiful plant. They just look really exotic. They're a really nice plant. But hopefully next year, when I plant them, we might actually get some fruit. I'm not sure if I can just cut them back and let them grow again next year. I'm just going to research that actually and see if they grow again in the second year if I just cut them back. Because then I wouldn't have to take them out of the pots, out of these bags. I might just do that and see what happens. Anyway, over here, yeah, so this is, I'm thinning this out a lot now. As you can see, I've taken all the stuff down from the ceiling apart from that one there and here. But on this side, I took it all off from the ceiling of the roof of the polytunnel. And I'm thinning it out slowly. So I just go through it and take out all the dead leaves at the moment, because I still want it in here because it looks pretty, and I'm not planning on putting anything in the polytunnel right now anyway. But once it is done, I'm going to be putting in all these cabbages to overwinter in the middle bed this year, because I'm not growing broad beans because I don't like them, and I'm not growing them again. Last year I spent ages growing broad beans, and then they were the first harvest. But I don't actually like them. I've still got them in the freezer. I haven't even ate them. So that was a waste of time. I'm not growing things I don't like. So I prefer red cabbage. So once all this stuff comes out of the middle bed, I will put in the red cabbages in here. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully they'll be ready before the butterflies come back next year. So that's my plan, is to do the cabbages earlier, so that then we can by-step the cabbage, and then we grow other things instead that the you know, the white butterflies don't like. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to go along with the brassica thing. I'm going to do it differently. So we sidestep the cabbage white. So that's what I'm going to do next year. So that's it. Anyway, up here are the little cucumber melons. Really doing well. It's so pretty. It's really growing. There's loads and loads of fruit on this one. Look, and it's all over there, and it's really pretty. And then hopefully next year it'll grow back, and then it'll be bigger. That's my plan, I hope. The broccoli there is getting really big. I need to put it in the polytunnel. I've sowed all these, put all these brassicas in here. Look at this. So just because they're in the polytunnel doesn't mean to say they don't get eaten by slugs, which they are, look. So you can see they're all eaten. They're all eaten. And these are the cauliflowers. Damn it, I wanted those. Oh, might have to go round with some of the earth stuff and protect these. They will grow back if I can save them in time. Oh, so annoying. Yeah, these are all sort of going to sleep here. The celery's still alright here. It's thriving again now. And that's it. So that's the polytunnel. Quick look outside, see what's going on in the garden. Oh, I need to put my blood, fish and bone in a plastic container because it's quite damp in the polytunnel. Yeah, it won't like it in there. It does look really healthy though, the polytunnel, look. Yeah, it's lovely. And these blue things, oh, I can't remember what they're called, blue heaven or whatever. They're really thriving, look. They're like a bean, but they're not beans, they're a flower. But they've got big blue bell-like flowers. I can't wait for them to come out. I've still got tomatoes down here. Just spotted this one. Ha. This one here. Look at that one there. Big. Wow. I think this spinach is bolting. Don't you? Might have to pull that out. We do have other spinach here. So I will just... look, these are planted. These seeds are sowed. Look what's happening here. Is that a rocket? Nothing. Nothing. The lettuce, nothing. So, there we are. There's hardly any rocket in there. So, but my rocket on the table's alright. We'll just have to use that. Anyway, sorry, I was drinking my coffee. I'm just going to take you outside and show you what's going on out there. Right, so a quick overview of the front. So here we are. These are all going over now, a lot of these plants. Still looks pretty, I'll still leave it. The lemon balm's gone mental. The Allison's gone nuts. Yeah, I'm going to be moving these 2 honeyberries like I said in a previous video. These trees are all getting very autumny now. Yeah, the tobacco flowers are still going, even though there's less of them, but they're still there. Look, they're getting knocked over by the wind. It's quite windy today. Whoa. And then all these are still going. Still going. Right, let me show you the vegetables. So in here, let me see, I haven't even looked myself, so we're looking together. Look at that turnip there. I only just noticed that. Oh, the turnips are actually pushing out of the ground. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? Do we need to push them back in, do you think? And that one there has come right out. Oh, let me look. I only just looked myself here, that turnip there. I think I might lift up the cover and cover them up a bit. I think I'll have to do that, push them back in. Any more around this side? No, the geranium's doing really well in here. Some of them are getting really eaten now though, look. That one's not doing so well, but that one's got flowers on it. Come around this side. There's some more turnips here. Some of them aren't growing very big. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at the brassicas, because I haven't looked at them for a few days, so we're looking at them together. So these are the ones that are covered up with the bedding and the wool. They seem to be doing quite well, don't they? Apart from the odd one. The actual slug things are full of water because it's been raining a hell of a lot, and I haven't bothered to refill them. It was pouring down with rain yesterday, so it didn't come out. I'm going to start doing some decorating indoors, so I'll show you that. The Brussels sprouts here are starting to grow. There's old Brussels sprouts that I planted originally, and then there's newer plants which seem to be doing not too badly. Over here are the more Brussels sprouts. Oh, might need to be careful of that stick there. Might need to put a pot on that stick, because I was trying to hold up the... Oh, it's just come off. Oh, I need to sort this out actually. This has come off, this bit of netting here. Yeah, these are the... Look, these ones are doing really well. So I think they're Brussels sprouts or broccoli, I can't remember what. Some of these are really eaten, some of them are not. Oh, I'm just letting them be now. I'm not going to keep trying to cover them up and... not cover them up, but you know, trying to protect them all the time. It's just, oh my God, look at all them slugs in there. Jesus. Wow. Anyway, this red cabbage here is still alright. That's good. And this red cabbage is a bit nibbled. I might put some of the earth. Oh my God, look at all them slugs. Wow. They would have all been eating my cabbages. And in here. Whoa. Look at all them slugs. Wow. These are being left alone now, see? So the slug thing does work. I think a combination of slugs, shells, the earth stuff, the wool, the bedding, different combinations I'm just trying. But that red cabbage is fine. But look how many slugs I've got. So I will refill these beer traps again today. Round here, this bit of the garden's looking alright. Still all thriving. And over here, it's looking good. Oh, it's really clear, the pond bit. Let me have a look, see if we can see anything. I reckon that the little creatures in here, they'll be right at the bottom of the pond underneath the dirt. There's lots of little beetles and stuff. I don't know if you can see anything, but there is stuff in there. I've always had a thing for water ponds. I love them. I love playing at the beach. I still love playing at the beach. Like a child. I used to love lifting up all the seaweed in the rocks and finding little fish and stuff. I used to love catching them, and I still do. These are all gone over now. We've still got some of these flowers. They're still flowering, these things. Look, we've got quite a few. There's one not come out yet. So they're still flowering, so they're really late. The camellia, I think I can really see there's some flowers setting. So they're a lot like a rhododendron, aren't they? You know, because they're setting the flowers now ready for next year. I'm going to repot the camellia into a bigger pot later, not at the moment. I still didn't pick up all my coriander seeds. No, I must go and get a bag. They're all wet now, which is keeping them on the actual plant actually. I will collect them. Right, so that's it, a rundown of the garden at the moment. Let's just have a look quickly over the other side. See what's going on there. So over here, so the squash bed with no squash. So here's the squash bed, massive, no squash, can't see any. I've looked through it, no squash. So we've just got loads and loads and loads of leaves. So anyway, sowing the seeds from the squash that you eat maybe wasn't such a good idea. Next year I'll make sure I buy seed that is actually not going to be dormant. But the plants are really healthy. They're absolutely amazing. And my hollyhocks are really growing. So next year these are all coming to their own. These are going to go in the garden. This is just a nursery bed. But all these hollyhocks are ready to go in the garden. Once they die back, I'll dig them up. And I'll put them in the garden ready for next year. And then over here, yeah, these are all going to go in the garden soon. So I've got to start clearing the edge where they're going to go. And I'm going to put some of these in my no-dig beds as well. This we still haven't done. I see somebody's piled a load of dirt on it, making it even more hard work. In here, these are doing all right still. These Albrecia are really growing now. It's really quite chilly. So these are all the, so down this end, I think these are 3 cauliflowers that are growing really well. And then in here is all the beetroot. They're all growing okay. And then over here are all the swede. And they're really growing well. I did get attacked, the netting did get attacked by pheasants when I first initially put them in, because they're after the bedding, because inside the bedding there's probably a few seeds and stuff from the chickens' house. So they've been trying to get in, but there's nothing I can do about that. They seem to have stopped trying to get in now. So, what's that? Oh, what's my thing? It's fallen down. It's all battered. Look. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's it. Well, I did have it hanging up there. I think I might hang it in the polytunnel. Take it. It's got battered. Oh, I'll have to wash it. My little ladybird. Oh, I'll hang it in here. Oh, I got battered, it did. Oh, let's just put it up there. Oh, give it a little clean. There you are. Poor little thing. They're only flimsy, they're not really made for the wind like we've had. So I'll leave it in here now. Anyway, that's it for now. Let me just turn the camera around and say goodbye. And in my next video I'll be showing you what I'm going to do outside today. But I'll just make this one just about a tour of the garden, okay, for October. Okay, well, just this upper garden. Let me turn it off. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel and tell your friends and family about my channel. And if there's anything you want to know, or you want to give me some knowledge about something, please let me know how your aubergines are and stuff. I mean, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to keep rabbiting on because I talk too much. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Everyone, Sue here from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth Garden today, and I have actually been cleaning the caravan here. I'll give you a little tour of the caravan shortly, but first of all, I was doing the garden outside the caravan. I'm not doing this bit yet because it's got a lot of buddleias here, and I'm going to let them die off. And then what I want to do is dig them all up. Yeah, and they're quite big now. But it won't take long to get this bit of the garden ship shape. But I want to show you what I'm actually doing today, which is over here. I've started on the car park. And then it started really pouring down with rain. So I brought the caravan key with me today, and I thought I'd go in the caravan and start cleaning it up. Because I want to rent it out actually, and I'm sure someone during winter time would want to come and stay, because it's a really nice caravan inside. It's really cosy and lovely, and I've just been in there. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I have been doing, and then it started pouring down with rain. So it's a very rainy day today, so it's sort of, I thought I'll do two jobs, so caravan and garden. So if it starts raining, I'll jump in the caravan and then carry on cleaning it up. All the dead flies everywhere. I hadn't been in there for months, by the way, and I just decided to, I thought I really want to tidy up the caravan. It wasn't very dirty anyway, just a lot of dead flies. I don't even know how they get in the caravan. Anyway, I'm just going to show you what I've been doing. It's a tiny amount in the size of the garden that I'm doing, but still, you've got to start somewhere. So he's decided to come and help for a minute, haven't you, Anu? What are you doing, Anu? Are you helping Mummy with the garden? He says, yes, I'm just being nosy. I might have a look in here, see if there's some water. Yeah, look, water in here. So this was empty when I came out. There wasn't any water in here. And this is the bit that I started clearing. So just a tiny bit in this whole area. So see round where the caravans are, see all the buddleias, they're all buddleias in there. So what I want to do is, they're starting to die off now, so I'm going to cut them down and then I'll dig them out, and then I'm going to move them all. So I need to keep them, and I want to move them over here really and put them in a bed over this side, which is my, look at my potatoes, they've all gone over, look. So I think these are done, don't you? So under there are potatoes, so I'm not digging them up yet, but under here are all my potatoes. Them ones are still flowering, but all these ones seem to be dying off now. So these are my one no dig bed here, which is got potatoes in it, and I wanted to start another one next to it, and I started cutting the stuff back, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to get the strimmer out. I need to trim all these dock leaves down, the dock leaf flowers, and I'm just going to go and burn them all, I think. But I need to start moving all this, so there's so much to do. Anyway, I want to clear around the caravan. Those buddleias were never there, by the way. They've just grown there, seeded themselves and grown there. But this is the patch that I've done so far. So what I'm doing is getting a rake. This is very light to the top of the soil, by the way. It's not like really deep in the soil. So what I'm doing is just digging it over very lightly with the fork, just the surface, and then just rake it, and then dig out any stubborn bits with my little hand fork. But so far I've done this, and that took me about 10 minutes. So time that by 10 minutes by how much there is to do. And you get a sort of picture as to how long this might take. Yeah, not so bad in the middle of the car park, but round the edges. But I've got to do it because I don't know how else we're going to get rid of this grass off of here if I don't actually dig it off. So I've got to do it because I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise. So this is the actual, what it's supposed to look like. So here we go. Let's just crack on. I'll show you a bit more once I've done it. Okay. So I'm round the side of the caravan that I started cleaning yesterday. Anu's hanging around me. He's very nosy today. I had to put his food away because he stopped eating it. And the pheasants are all been eating it, so can't afford to feed them. So look, this is the part of the garden that I done yesterday. So I started clearing this bit yesterday, but it was pouring down with rain. And it does have all this sort of mossy stuff. See, this is moss. But it's literally only at the top. But I need to scrape it off because it's all over this bit of the car park. So I'm just going to do a little bit every day. So today I will come out and do some more. It is hardest over here, I've noticed. But as you get further into the middle, I want to do up to, where do I want to do up to today? So I'm going to do from this rock. And I'm going to go this way. And I want to do sort of up to those covers. And then I want to do across, hopefully, to the fence post there. So we'll try and do a sort of square, but we'll see how far we get. Depends on the weather. But here's the caravan that I cleaned yesterday. So I've done this lower bit of the caravan, and I had to scrape off the lacquer off of the Willoughby, where it says Willoughby, because it had gone all horrible, because this side really hits the sun, because the sun comes round the mountain. As you can see, the sun's up there. And then it literally comes all the way around here and sets over there on the mountains. And as the winter comes, it gets further and further over, setting earlier and earlier. There's a really big kite, I think, up there. Massive kite. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I don't think you can. Oh, there's a kite up there anyway. Oh, wow, flying above my head. Oh, you can't see it. I can't get it. Where are you? I can't get it on the camera. Anyway, let's stop that. Anyway, so what I'm going to continue doing today is I have to go and get a ladder, and I have to clean the top bit there. I need to get a ladder to do that because I can't reach up there. And then round here I've done, look, this makes so much difference in such a quick amount of time. So there's what it looks like, and it's all manky on this side, really bad. And then this is the bit I started yesterday. So I'm doing all the lower bit first. And we need to cut those trees off of the top of the caravan. So I need to get the loppers and just stop that from happening. And then I just want to clean out the guttering up here. Make sure it's clear. And so the water can drain away. So it doesn't start going into the caravan. and making it damp. So that's what I'm going to do today. So we'll see how far we get, but what I'm going to do is probably do half of this side up to where I've got that, because I can't reach any further unless I get a ladder, and then I'll do some of the garden. That's what I'm going to do today. So I'm doing a bit of this and a bit of that, and that way I've broken it up so I don't get so worn out of doing one job. Anyway, so let's crack on and I'll show you what I've done once I've done it. Okay, right, bye. Here, and it's now I think 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's the 7th of October. I just want to show you what I did to the caravan today. I've been out here for quite a few hours cleaning it. So I've done all the top bit, as you can see. So I went and got a ladder and I used a mop to get right up to the eaves bit. And then round here you can see I've completely done it this side. So completely done. The whole side of this caravan is done. I did try and clean some of the guttering out, but it has some kind of net stuff in it, and I can't quite see it. So I'm going to get my partner at the weekend to check it out, and also to take some branches off the trees at the back, because they're really overhanging on the back of the caravan, so we need to get them out. So here's the mop I was using, and it's really cleaned up well. I'm really pleased. I'll just show you the back bit. I had to trim up some of this as I was trying to get through, because it was a bit jungly, but a lot of this stuff is really shallow rooted and I can just pull it out. Anyway, let me just move this ladder. I've only used a small ladder. Round the back, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the top bit. So this is because there's this sort of like hill here, but this is the back of it. I'll show you how much I've done. So I've done quite a lot of it, and it's got an eaves bit there. So, and these trees are so overhanging this caravan. I need my partner to cut. I'll put all these branches away from the caravans, and that one, both trees, both lots of trees. And then yeah, so you can see where I've done, but I'm not sure how I'm going to reach up there, so I don't think I can get a ladder here, so I might have to just do this bit with the mop. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, so I'll just show you the other side of caravan that I haven't done yet. So I've nearly finished it. So yesterday I started it. I didn't spend all day on it yesterday, only a couple of hours or so, so it didn't take me that long to actually clean the whole caravan, and all the inside as well, because I had to hoover it and clean it inside. It wasn't very dirty anyway. So I need to take that washing up indoors. I did revert to washing up liquid and a bucket to clean the top of this bit, because I couldn't get up there, so I just done it with the mop, but it seems to have cleaned it all right. So I'll have to do the same method with the other end of the caravan. This caravan is absolutely disgusting, filthy, broken window. Might have to get a bit of glass to go in there, but it's a really old caravan, but it's all right. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to make sure it's clean and tidy. Yeah, it's got lots of stuff growing in the, I don't think that one's got the gutter in like this one. This is much more modern. But as you can see on this side, I don't know if you can see the dirt on here. It's not as bad as the other side by any stretch of the imagination. So when the wind blows and everything, if you look at this side of this caravan, how dirty it is, and the side of this caravan around the other side was filthy, but this side isn't half as dirty, so this isn't going to take me very long. I reckon probably an hour or so tomorrow. I think in all it'll take me 2 hours to do all of this side and a bit of the back, and then I'm going to clear all of these. I'm going to clear all this out tomorrow. So as long as it's not raining, because if it's raining I can't really do it, because it just gets too wet and I hate it, and I can't stand being outside in the rain when it's pouring down with rain. I just need to put the washing up liquid in there. So I love this caravan. It's so nice just to come in here. This is the first time I come in here this year. I just can't believe I haven't come and used it at all. Really weird. I don't know where my brain is at these days. Anyway, there's some evening primrose here, look. So I'm going to try and save some of these buddleias. I won't be able to save them all, but I'm going to try and save some. But they soon grow back with some seeds. I mean, all of these seeded themselves from the seeds. So what I think I might do is just try and gather some seeds. I mean, look at them all. They're huge. They all just grew here. So I want to have some buddleias over that side of the garden. I'm going to have to cut them all down. They're all going to have to get cut out, and a lot of them I will just pull out. I might keep some of these baby ones for the actual transplanting. There's a few baby ones, so I might pop them up, overwinter them in the polytunnel, and I'll just pull out the big ones, and I'll keep the little ones. I think there's a white one here. I think this one's white. So I think I did take some seeds from this white one last year. I might just take some more. So these are purple and these are white, so you can see there's a difference in the colour anyway. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll just burn the rest. I can't put them on my compost bin, they take up too much room. I can't, there's just no room in my compost bins for all of this, and then all this stock here I need to get rid of. I can't get them on the compost bin. There's just too much stuff. There's too many things. I'll show you my apple tree over here. I've got to be careful with the brambles. You don't catch your feet in them. They send you flying. So we need to trim all this bit round it. So see what I mean by the caravan? See, this side's hardly dirty at all. That's weird, isn't it? So this side's quite clean. So it's just the other side that gets all battered. I need to make sure the windows are shut. And I think the thing in the bathroom needs sorting out in this one. The vent. Anyway, here's my apple tree. There you go. So this is a little apple tree. I think it's like a Granny Smith or something. I bought it a few years ago. And because I've not had any other apple trees in my garden ever, it's never fruited. I've never seen any fruit on this tree. So I'm hoping now, if I put some of my apple trees... see, this is the only trouble, because if one of these sheep from over there accidentally gets in my garden, they start eating my apple tree. So this one has been here for quite a few years and it's been left alone. I might put another apple tree over there, because I've got some crab apple trees that were part of my hedging, and I could use those. It doesn't matter what apple tree you use, as long as you use one. But this one has never fruited, and it's about, how old is it now? Oh, I don't know. But it's quite sturdy. It's really nice, got nice leaves and everything. So I'm hoping next year it might get some blossom on it and fruit. I've never seen any fruit on it. So it's not very old, as you can see, it's only little. So we'll sort that out, and we'll plant a couple of the crabapple trees over here. I think they'll be quite tall by then, so hopefully Anu won't be able to reach the leaves. Goodbye, because I finished today outside in the garden. Yeah, I've done a lot of work. I've done the caravan, cleaned it all, this side and half the back, and then tomorrow I'm going to clean the other side and the other half of the back, and then I'm going to carry on clearing around this side. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing it. It's going to take ages, but little and often is what I'm going to do. So every day up until it starts getting really, really, really cold, I'm just going to come out in the garden and clear it, because it needs to be done. And no matter what we decide to do in the future, we have to do this, because it has to look nice no matter what. So I'm fed up with looking at it in a mess now. Really, really fed up. And even if we do open it next year, we need to make sure that the garden looks presentable for guests, We can't have it looking like a jungle. Or even if we just done camping or whatever it is we're planning on doing, or just renting out a caravan. I don't know, because we're living in really weird times right now, so it's really hard work trying to predict what we're going to be doing next year. We don't actually know, because we're all up in the air now with the way things are with you know what. But we're living in these weird times, and it's really hard to sort of decide what to do with your business. So I'm just going to keep tidying up. We're going to decorate all inside, and we're going to get the roof done because it needs doing, and just plod along until we. I believe in things happen for a reason, and things come in your life and they may go again. And I think that we're here for a purpose. But if it doesn't work out, something doesn't work out, and you have to move on, then so be it. But I'm just working on the place at the moment, and I just want to get it looking nice. That's what I'm planning on doing. So every single day, as long as it's not pouring down with rain like it was yesterday, which I couldn't carry on working outside because it was absolutely chucking it down. But today it's been perfect, and I've been able to get outside and do a lot of work out here, and created a brand new little bed, which I think is really cute. So I might create another little bed further along, or plant some stuff in the rockery there. If I can find enough earth to throw over the top of it, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, my chickens are out now. They haven't come out all day, and now they've just decided to come out while it's raining. Stupid, aren't they? Oh my God, what's the matter? So it hasn't rained all day. It's now starting to rain, it's starting to get late, and now they come out. I don't understand them. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends and family about my channel, and if you're interested in anything I'm doing here, please let me know. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'll let you know what I'm doing. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. So bye for now. Bye.